Hi, this video is here to help you with converting money. In England, we use the following coins: 1p coin, 2p coin, 5p coin, 10p coin, 20p coin, 50p coin, £1 coin, and £2 coin. We also use notes such as a £5 note, £10 note, £20 note, and £50 note. It can be helpful to understand how to convert between pounds and pence. Let's take a look at how to do this. There are 100 1p coins in £1. We can say that 1p is 1/100th of £1. Therefore, to convert pence to pounds, we divide the value in pence by 100. For example, to convert 600 pence to pounds, we would divide 600 by 100. 600 divided by 100 equals 6. 600 pence is equal to £6. To convert pounds to pence, we simply multiply the value in pounds by 100. For example, to convert £7 to pence, we would multiply 7 by 100, which equals 700 pence. £7 is equal to 700 pence. Here we have a savings jar with some money inside. We can sort the coins into pounds and pence. By adding the pence coins together, we can see that we have 73 pence because 50 pence plus 20 pence plus 2 pence plus 1 pence is equal to 73 pence. We also have a £1 coin. To find the total of the money in the savings jar, we can add the £1 coin and the 73 pence together. So in the savings jar, we have £1 and 73 pence, which is the same as 173 pence. Sometimes it can be helpful to use a part-whole model to convert pounds into pence. For example, here we have £2 76 pence. I can partition this amount into £2 and 76 pence. £2 is equivalent to 200 pence. We also have 76 pence. In total, we have 276 pence. We would say that £2 76 is equivalent to 276 pence. Here we have 258 pence that we'd like to convert into pounds and pence. We can partition 258 pence into 200 pence and 58 pence. 200 pence is equivalent to £2, and we have a further 58 pence. 258 pence is equivalent to £2.58. Pause the screen here and try and complete the conversions by completing the part-whole models. Have you finished? Brilliant. Here are the answers. 478 pence is equivalent to £4.78. £3.56 is equivalent to 356 pence. Let's take a look at this value here. 225 pence is equivalent to £2.25, which would be written as £2.25. If we have a value in pence that is less than 100, we can still convert this value to pounds and pence. For example, 23 pence has no pounds and 23 pence, which would be written as £0 and 23 pence. We would usually say 23 pence. Now it's your turn again. Pause the video here and write these amounts in pounds and pence using a pound sign by filling in the sentences. Press play again when you're ready to check your answers. Have you finished? Well done, here are the answers. Now I think you're ready for a challenge. Ellie and Joel are each saving up to buy a book that costs £10. Find the total of each of their sets of coins and write them as both pounds and pence and just pence. Then work out how much more each of them needs to save to buy the book. Again, write your answers as both pounds and pence and just pence. Pause the screen here and have a go. Press play when you're ready to continue. Have you finished? Perfect. Here are the answers. Ellie has £3.58, which is the same as 358 pence. Joel has £3.31, which is the same as 331 pence. To work out how much more Ellie needs to save to buy the book, we can subtract £3.58 from £10, or we can subtract 358 pence from 1,000 pence, because £10 is equal to 1,000 pence. Ellie will need to save a further £6.42, which is the same as 642 pence, in order to buy the book. To work out how much Joel will need to save to buy the book, we can subtract £3.31 from £10, or we can subtract 331 pence from 1,000 pence. Joel will have to save a further £6.69, which is the same as 669 pence, in order to buy the book. I hope this video helped you understand how to convert money. If you're looking for more maths help, then we've got lots more of these videos on the Twinkl website, so why not go and check them out? Hi, this video is here to help you with solving money problems. Solving money problems will require you to use your knowledge of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Let's take a look at the first question. Jenny has £48. She puts 1/3 of this money into a savings account. How much does she save? How much money does she have left? To solve this question, we can use a bar model. Let's think about the first part of the question. The total amount of money that Jenny has is £48. She is putting 1/3 of £48 into a savings account. To calculate 1/3 of £48, we can divide £48 by 3, which equals £16. So Jenny puts £16 into a savings account. So moving on to part 2 of the question, how much does she have left? If she puts 1/3 into a savings account, she will have 2/3 left. We know that 1/3 of £48 is £16. So we can calculate 2/3 of £48 by multiplying £16 by 2. Therefore, 2/3 of £48 equals £32. Jenny will have £32 left. Now it's your turn. Use a bar model to calculate the answer to the question. Jasmine has £60. She spent a quarter of her money on a book. How much did the book cost? How much money did she have left? Have you finished? Well done, here are the answers. The book costs £15. She would have £45 left. Now let's take a look at a different type of question. Here we have the costs for entry to the zoo. Mrs. Jones wants to take her 2 children for a trip to the zoo. How much would it cost in total? How much change would she get from £20? We can use a bar model to help solve this problem. The first thing we need to do is work out the cost of all the tickets. £7, add £4.20, add £4.20. One way we can do this is to add the pounds and the pence separately. £7, add £4, add £4 equals £15. 20 pence add 20 pence equals 40 pence. £15 add 40 pence equals £15.40. The total cost is £15.40. Now we need to calculate the change she would get from £20. To do this, we would need to subtract the total cost of the tickets from £20. One way we can do this is to count on from the lower value. We can count on by 60 pence to reach £16. We can then count on £4 to get to £20. We have counted on £4 and 60 pence. 20 subtract £15.40 equals £4 and 60 pence. So Mrs. Jones would have £4 and 60 pence left. Now it's your turn again. Pause the video here and have a go at answering the questions. Press play when you're ready to check your answers. Have you finished? Brilliant. Here are the answers. Now it's time for a challenge. These children are comparing how much money they've saved. Which of the following could be the amounts that the children have saved? Pause here and have a go at answering the question, and then press play when you're ready to check your answer. Great work, here are the answers. Anisha has more than £10 but less than £14. Half of £11.30 is £5.65. So Jack has half of Anisha's amount. £5.60 is less than £5.65. So Joe has less than Jack. This is incorrect. Anisha has more than £10 but less than £14. Half of £12.30 is £6.15. So Jack does not have half of Anisha's amount. This is incorrect. Anisha has more than £10 but less than £14. Half of £11.30 is £5.65. So Jack has half of Anisha's amount. £7.20 is more than £5.65 but less than £11.30. So Joe has more than Jack but less than Anisha. This is correct. I hope this video helped you understand how to solve money problems. If you're looking for more maths help, then we've got lots more of these videos on the Twinkl website, so go and check them out.